for more people to join because I saw one person waiting to join. So I was hoping that we'll have up to 5 people before we get started. But hey, we cannot wait for you to come. So we already have the link. So what will happen is whenever you come, you go straight to the link. You click on it and you join us or you watch the replay. But really, I would prefer you join us live so you can ask all your questions. Apologies, I'm trying to make sure um this is well placed. Okay, I think it's okay now. So that you can you can ask questions you want to ask. That is why I would prefer you join us live. But hey, it's up to you to join us live, to watch the replay, or anything you want to do. What matters is you follow through with this class. You make sure you just don't come here, you didn't pay for nothing, you paid. Okay, I think it's better now. What matters is that you paid and you are actually learning, and not just learning, you are applying. Good evening and happy Easter to you. Yes, the essence of Christianity is Easter, really. Easter is the essence of Christianity. I hope you know that. I'm a Christian, in case you are not a Christian. So I'm a Christian, and we know that Christianity is all about Easter. Okay, we are four now. Fantastic. I can get started. So, how are you? How did your day go? My day went fine. And yippee! Someone was asking me a while ago, about a week ago, that when is this class going to start? I was like, seriously? But I announced that it's going to start on the 1st of April. So, yes, I know you couldn't wait for us to start, and I really couldn't wait for us to get started. Thank you so much, first of all, for trusting the Visionary Parent Academy to hold you on this emotions mastering journey. I tell you, it is going to be worth your while. It's going to be worth your commitment. If you are a member of the academy, you certainly know that this is what they say in social media: no caps. This is a no caps thing, really. Okay, so let's go straight into today. Is all about orientation. Tomorrow is when we begin the class fully. And I've shared two materials precisely in the group. So I've shared two materials in the group. And if you are a visionary parent, you know that our activities this month is going to hold here. So we're also going to discuss, take some questions, and take some of our regular conversations and daily activities and weekly activities. We are going to take them to the group. But when it comes to emotions mastery, this is what we are doing here this month, because mastering your emotions is the foundation of intentional parenting. You can't parent with your vision if you do not have your emotions in check. It is just a simple truth. No matter what your emotions are, whether your emotions are fear, their anger, their jealousy, and all of that, you cannot have them in check. Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. You cannot have them in check. You cannot have them in check if you have not mastered them. And if you have not mastered them, you don't have them in check, they are always going to jump on the way. Like, they're always going to make you become random and not parents towards your vision. Thank you. Welcome, 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 everyone. So it's our orientation day. Yes, and we are going to talk about briefly what we are going to do in the for the next 1 month. Firstly, I've shared two materials with you, and I actually sent a video too. I shared a voice note, I shared a video. I was actually going to follow. Oopsie. Oh, excuse me. It's oof. No, can you please let me get my ring light, my power bank, please? Where is Nene? Where is your lamp, please? Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. I should have anticipated this, really. I should have anticipated this. Where is the next lamp? Okay, my power bank is upstairs. Make it snappy, please. Thank you. Please, I should have anticipated this, really. I'm not sure. I don't know now why I didn't plan for this. It's not really very responsible of me, really. I'm not sure why I didn't plan for this. I should have anticipated this. Of course, I knew. I think I must have just forgotten, I don't like working under pressure. Went out for a friend's birthday and we just got back not too long ago. And, you know, so I think the whole of all of that kind of just made me not to remember. Make it snappy. Thank you. The whole of all of that made me not to remember that I should get a backup plan, knowing that I don't, NEPA does, okay. Thank you. Thank you so much for waiting. Thank you for waiting. Thank you. Apologies for that, please. Please, I don't like working under pressure. You know, if it wasn't a friend that, like, a family friend, I really wouldn't have gone for the birthday. But hey, I had to go because, sorry, I'm just trying. Okay, so I'm back now. Thank you so much. Thank you. So I hope I didn't keep you waiting for too long. Okay, so I was saying that I already sent 2 materials to the group. One of them, I explained, I also made a video to explain the materials and what you were going to do with them. One of them was track your triggers. So what you are going to do for me today is, if you have tracked your triggers, you want to just take the material, snap and share in the group. Take, snap and share in the group. Now, the reason why we are doing this, like I said, is for us to customize responses to you, because we all one of the reasons why our emotions are not stable is not the same. We have different reasons. Now, when you snap yours and send, we are going to now further in the community. We are going to be having a lot of questions and answers. The thing is, if you ask questions, you get answers that will, because any question you ask opens further. You know, when you go for therapy, is it like question and answer session? That is one of the things we want to explore. So it is when you ask questions, it is when you share your concerns, when you share your worries, when you share your own unique experiences, that you are going to get tailored responses to you, that you are going to get tailored strategies. If you don't share your unique experiences, you will not get tailored strategies. You will just get something from another person that may not meet your needs. You have the things, your triggers may not be the same as someone else's triggers, because you are unique in your own space, you know. So it is why it is important that you share your triggers, please. It is a no judgment community. It is a no judgment community. And okay, if you think, okay, I create posts every now and then, I don't use things, I don't use parent complain in the, or is it parent complain I want to talk about? No, I don't want to use the word complain. I don't use parents, is it experiences? I don't use parent information to create content. I don't use our private information to create content for others. No, I can use my own experience to create content. I can use our good times, our wins to create content, but I'm not going to use your struggles or your struggles or your challenges to create. I'm using the word content because that's how it's coming to me. I'm not going to use it to create content, no, or to teach, no. So your information, everything is safe. Do not feel embarrassed. No, that, oh, if I share this, nobody is going to judge you. Nobody is going to judge you. I am not perfect. I am not a perfect parent. I have never prided myself to be perfect in parenting. And I want to tell you something. If anyone comes to you singing that they are perfect, it is a lie. It is a big fat lie. I read sometime ago, even the best parents get it right only 30% of the time. They get it right only 30% of the time. So hey, I've never prided myself to be perfect. The only thing is, I always make sure that I am on track. I make sure that when I make my mistake, I learn from my mistake and I go back and I redirect myself. I have a vision, I have my periodic goals, and I have a plan towards my vision. So everything I do, even if I derail, I come back and get on track again. That is what I do. So no one is perfect and no one is going to judge you. I assure you that no one is going to judge you. So please feel free to ask your questions. Feel free to share your concerns. Feel free to share anything you want to share. And it is why we are here. If you don't share them, we are not going to be able to tailor responses to meet your concerns. So one thing you will do is you share your concerns. Another thing you do is you take action. You take action. You share your concerns. You have tailored responses, and you take action. I always think in the Visionary Parents Academy that if you don't take action, you see, you would have wasted your time. The money you paid, whether you paid 5,000 naira, you paid 7,500 naira, or you paid 10,000 naira, you would have wasted your time. You would have wasted your time if you do not take action. It is the simple truth. You would have wasted my time, wasted your time, and I probably would have been at my friend's place now, still chilling, but I had to run here because I have this class. So you would have wasted, you would have made me sacrifice my own, should I say, chill or unwinding to come here. So please take action. If I could kneel down for you, I would. You share your concerns and take action. So let's go into our orientation proper. So now, the first thing I will talk about is how to make the best out of this course. One, put aside your biases and start with an open mind, ready to unlearn and relearn. That's the very first thing. I know we all have our biases. We all have where we are coming from. Please, I want you to start by putting them aside and be ready to open your mind to learn and unlearn. That is the first thing. Good evening, Coach Ekpo. Good evening, Coach Angela Omavoye. Good evening, Coach Patricia. Good evening, Coach Patricia. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. So everyone in the Visionary Parents Academy is a coach. If you joined us last year, you know that everyone, we are just everyone by coach. Everyone is a coach because that's why we have one of our tags, tag along the parent. We expect you, coach is a trainer. We expect you to train your children, everyone around you, by modeling to them, by verbal coaching. So everyone is a coach. So I said, put aside your biases, be ready to learn. One of the things that happens to us is we are so close-minded. We are so close-minded. When you are close-minded, you will not learn. So one of the very first things I want you to do in this group as we begin this journey this month is drop your biases. Be ready to learn. Be ready to think critically, sit down and actually thinking through. Don't just come with your fixed mind. No. Don't be ready to learn. I believe that you are already ready to learn. That is why you are here. Then join our live broadcast so that you can grab it. Live broadcasts are more. They are more. That is why you see, if you are subscribed to my channel, you follow my courses, you realize that they are all master classes. Because I always try to break them down so much. Live broadcast gives you that opportunity to explain, break it down, so it's easier for you. And when you are on live broadcast, it's easier for you than you want to catch the replay. So please join our live broadcast. You can also ask your questions. Another thing you want to do, take notes. I'm here. See. Take notes. Please take notes. Take notes down. Ask your questions. You take your questions to the group and ask. You can also ask her where the life is going. You can also take it to the group and ask. And in our life, we are going in the WhatsApp group. We are also going to have interaction. We can begin a voice chat and have interactions there where you can join the voice chat and ask questions. You support other parents, you share your experiences, and when they ask questions, you support them. Okay? Share small wins in both. Yes, you share your wins. Once you're taking actions, I tell you are going to get your wins. Yesterday, I shared on Facebook that, see, many things, if you begin this journey, if you take this class and apply what you are going to learn, it's going to be practical, very practical, so it's easy for you to learn. And it's not going to be like in Visionary Parents Academy, like what would it's not going to be like it's not like one big overwhelming thing. No, it's not one big overwhelming thing. Nah. It's just like you just tweak your responses. Basically, your responses, you just tweak them a bit. That is all. You tweak them a teeny weeny bit. That is all. And you are consistent. You tweak them, you become more patient, you become more persistent, you become more prayerful. The 3 P's. then you are going to get action. I tell you that if you take what we are learning today, if you take them seriously, you practice them consistently, in a matter of 1 year, 2 years, by the time your child gets to the next phase of their life, what other parents are complaining about will be strange to you. I'm telling you from experience. Many times parents complain, oh, my child does this, my child does that. I'm sitting there and I'm wondering, is it that my kids are angels? They fell from the sky, or is there? I just try to go back and say, okay, I can't relate. I can't relate. I can't relate with a lot of things parents complain about. I can't relate. So I guarantee you that if you are committed to taking action with what you are learning, I assure you that many things parents gather to complain about, you will not be able to relate, because it's just like strange to you. It only happen if you take action. So I encourage you to take your action seriously. So dear parents, as we embark on this journey of mastering your emotions through our course, I want to emphasize the crucial role that action plays in achieving your transformational result. I just talked about that. Simply enrolling in this course is just the first step towards a potential transformation in your life and relationship with your child. The real magic lies in your willingness to implement the strategies and insights you gain throughout this program. Let me be clear, without action, this course becomes nothing more than a collection of information. True. I said it. It is true in application and practice that you will experience profound shifts in your emotional intelligence and in parenting dynamics. Every lesson, exercise, and technique presented is designed to be actionable, giving you the tools you need to navigate the complexities of parenthood with greater understanding and effectiveness. But these tools are only as valuable as the effort you put into using them. So I urge you to commit yourself fully to this journey, take each lesson to heart, engage with materials wholeheartedly, and most importantly, apply what you learn in your daily interactions with your child. Remember, the only way to truly benefit from this course is by taking decisive action. I firmly believe that if you dedicate yourself to putting everything you learn into practice, you will not only see remarkable change in yourself, but also in your relationship, the relationship you share with your child. I'm excited to guide you on this transformative journey, and I look forward to witnessing the positive impact it will have in your life. Yours truly, Enimie Orebo. And then we have a commitment to action sheets. We have a commitment to action sheet. It is the first thing I want you to do. So you are going to print out this commitment to action. You are going to write that I, Enimie Orebo, acknowledge that by enrolling in this emotions mastering course for parents, I am taking a commitment to myself and my child to actively engage in the learning process and apply the principles and techniques taught throughout this program. I understand that the true value of this course lies in the actions I take and the effort I put into implementing what I learn into my daily interactions with my child. Therefore, I solemnly pledge to approach each lesson with an open mind and a willingness to learn, participate fully in this course in course activities and exercises, consistently apply the strategies and insight gained to enhance my emotional intelligence and parenting skills, and hold myself accountable to for my growth and progress throughout the duration of this course. I recognize that by fulfilling this commitment, I have the potential to experience profound transformation in myself and in my relationship with my child. Sign and you write your date. Now, this is your pledge. You know, it's like your oath. So I want you to take this oath, this commitment oath right now. You have this material with you and take this commitment oath. I wish we're actually having this via Zoom. Now that I'm thinking about it, we would have had this via Zoom. It may have been better so that I will see you and I will hear you commit to it. I will see you and I will hear you. Come, take this your commitment pledge. It's an oath that you are taking, that you are going to commit. You are going to commit to taking action, because I want you to get result. People charge as much as 50,000 naira, 150,000 naira for Emo's mastering courses. That is how much people charge. Yet, I guarantee you that you will not get as much value from such high amount courses as you are getting from here. It is a fact. It is the fact, I'm telling you. However, you will not get result if you are not committed. It is why I'm shouting. It is why I'm shouting. Shebi is me that is saying you don't have to shout, bring it down. But I am shouting now because I want you to know that. I think I'm too close to the camera, so it will make you see me all too big. So it will not be posh, right? Okay, so I'm going back a bit. Hopefully, it is going to be a bit posher this time. Okay, that's just aside. So, however, the only way you will get your result is if you take action. So, it is what I'm literally begging you and screaming that you take action, that you follow, you practice. You'll be given exercises every day. The exercises are practical. There are things you are going to do, and they will help you get better. You take it every day. Why is this course 30 days? I could have made the course, what is it called, 1 week. I could have made the course 3 days. Because for what you are going to get for 30 days, haba now. At the end of the day, I'm sure people with what do you call it, should I say parents here or coaches here, we want to come and say, oh, buy extra recharge card. This course was actually transformative. I'm almost betting on that. That's how much I know that what you are going to get here, it's worth more than your commitment. Okay, let's go into the course fully. Welcome to Parenting Mastery Class. Yes, it's a 1 month course. You already know that. We are going to learn about strategies, tools, and all of that to help us commit, to help us respond, to help us parent more intentionally, to have our emotions to be able to master our emotions and be able to parent more intelligently. What is emotions? What is emotional intelligence? It simply means that you are able to. Okay, it simply means that you are able to. I'm looking for the best way to explain it. It simply means that you are able to do what you mean. That is emotional intelligence. Whether in parenting or anywhere, you are able to do what you mean. That your intentions and your actions are on the same page. They align. They synchronize. They are together. Because very many times, what we want to do is different from what we actually do. It is it, and it's not our fault. It is because it's the fault of a whole lot of factors, which we are going to start tomorrow learning. So, emotional intelligence is you being able to align your intentions with your action. You are saying A and you are actually doing A. That is what emotional intelligence means. And so, we are beginning this class tomorrow fully, and we're going to talk about all of that. So, you are going to learn about emotions in this class, the origin of emotions, everything you need to learn about emotions, why we take sabotaging decisions when it comes to why our actions don't align with our emotions. You are going to learn all of that. So let me talk about okay, I don't need to break it down. You have this already. So you can go back and read it and get it. Actually, I think I should make this I would have made it live, but I made it I would have made it public, but I made it unlisted. I could just make it public. It's not a big deal. We are not in it yet. Okay, so we are going to have weekly interactive sessions like this now. We're going to have it on YouTube Live. One of the reasons we're having it on YouTube Live is because I actually want it recorded like this. You can join live, and I want us to be able to have the link shared. We'll record the class like this. So in case you miss the class, you're going to go back to the group. You click on the link, and then you can go back to it. It is why we are having each YouTube Live. Then we are going to have voice chats. After the class, we have a voice chat to continue. the conversation in the group. So if you have any question, if you have anything at all you want to talk about, anything you want to have a voice chat there. Then we're also going to have engaging activities and exercises to apply learning in real life scenarios. Yes, we are going to have engaging everyday activities where you can practically practice. Is that not tautology? Anyway, we can practically practice how to master your emotions. We are going to have you are going to have resources, access to resources. You are going to have worksheets. I expect you to be able to take actions. Then we are going to have support from the community where you come, you ask your questions. We have other coaches in the community too. I'm not the owner, I'm just the team. I'm just the lead coach at the Visionary Parents Academy. We have other coaches who are also readily on ground to answer your questions and all of that. Then you are going to have personalized guidance. Personalized guidance. Let me tell you something. I have been a parenting coach for I don't remember when, but the thing is, I didn't just set out to be to coach parents. Actually, it was work. I got certified to teach etiquette, manners, sexuality education, with leadership skills in children. So I was doing that in Lagos. Right now, I'm in Delta State. I'm in Delta State. I've moved to Delta State last year, August. I was doing that in Lagos. So if you're in Lagos, I've worked with schools in Ikorodu, I've worked with schools in Lekki. I was not a classroom teacher. So I was just like a teacher who, like, how do I call it? How do you call it in Catholic church? I don't know, someone who moves from place to place. I don't remember now. So I was just like that kind of a teacher, going from schools to schools and teaching these things. I was hired. I was being paid to do it. That's what I was doing. But one of the things I noticed is that the children really, they are not really the issue. They are not so much of the issue. The parents. So you can teach everything to the child. If the home is not reinforcing what you are teaching, it's almost like you are wasting your time. That was what I noticed in the classroom. So that was what I started saying, okay, why don't I work with parents and then I work with children and then we bring it together. So that is why even in the Visionary Parents Academy, that is why we are having a preteen and teen session where it's just a one payment. You pay as a parent. We have all of them together. The teens, we have mentors, we have coaches that will take the teens through while we are doing parenting, so that we are on the same page. Your child knows what to expect from you. You know what to expect from your child. We're on the same page. You know what you are reinforcing and what you are teaching. Your child has another parent or other parents who are kind of also reinforcing, emphasizing what you're emphasizing on. I always tell people that, see, when the voices in the child's heads are saying the same thing, the school is saying the same thing, the parents are saying the same thing, the church is saying the same thing. They have team mentors and team coaches. I have 3 children, my 2 older children, 12 and 10. They have mentors. I enroll them in academy where they have mentors to teach them. I know that those people are saying the same thing. The same thing I'm saying. So at the end of the day, it's easier for them because everybody is kind of saying the same thing. So it's easier for them to be convinced. It's easier for them to want to follow that path because everyone around them the significant adults in their lives are saying the same thing. That is what we are having a teen session. We are just planning. We're supposed to start this Easter, but we couldn't really meet up. So hopefully we are going to start in a long holiday. Everything is already being planned so that we can carry our children along. So what was I saying? Okay, so we say we need you need to share some concerns and all of that. It will help us to be able to actually tailor responses to you. You go back and read this orientation guide and you see everything we are going to be doing there. So our meetings are going to be on Fridays. I think on Fridays are better. On Fridays, 8 p.m. live. On Fridays, 8 p.m. On Fridays, 8 p.m., we are going to have live. We have 4 major topics we are going to take. When it comes to emotions mastering, there are a lot reasons that make us behave the way we behave, make us react impulsively. We have a lot of factors. But what we are doing, we are kind of grouping them that we are going to take them 4 times all through the week of April. Week 1, tomorrow we are starting. I would have said the orientation, okay, the orientation covers 1 week. No, we are not doing that. Tomorrow we start because tomorrow is Monday, the 1st of April. We are starting our first class tomorrow. We are going to learn about the origin of emotions, a lot of things we are going to, what emotions actually mean, the different emotions, what they mean, the origin of emotional unintelligence. Let me use that word. We are going to learn about all of that tomorrow. The after tomorrow, then on Friday becomes our week 2. On Friday becomes our week 2. Now, one of the things I want you to learn is one of the first, another thing I want you to do after being open-minded and all of that, I want you to set your goals. Set your goals. We talked about this in the video I shared, but I'm emphasizing it again. You want to set your goals. Your goals help you keep track. You know where you are going to. At the end of the day, you are able to measure it. What did I learn from this class? How do I know that I am actually learned something, actually took action? What are my goals? Like I said, you are going to set your goals. When you set your goals, you are going to share your goals with someone, your spouse, your sibling, your parents, your friend, your kids, your older kids. You are going to share your goals with someone. They will help you. They are kind of they will help you. They will remind you of, hey, they will help you, motivate you towards achieving your goals. They will remind you, hey, you said you are going to model empathy. You are not modeling empathy right now. They will help you. They are like your accountability partner. You are going to have accountability partner in this journey. So you are going to set your goals and have accountability partners. Your goal can be, okay, I want to model emotional regulations to my children. I want to model it. I want to be in check. I want to be in charge so that they are learning from me, because they are learning from you. And you're also going to tell them, okay, when you did this yesterday, I wasn't yelling. I didn't hit you. I didn't yell at you. I didn't hit you. So I expect you to be able to learn from me and do the same to your sister, to your brother. You also want to look at empathy. Okay, my goal is to build empathy. I want to build empathy. What is empathy? Ability to pause and feel the pulse of my child. Because one of the things that happens is empathy is one of the things we lack in parenting. We lack as human beings. If we can work on our empathy and we grow it will be easy for us to actually understand our children better. We'll talk about that in the major class. So, okay, I want to be more empathetic towards my child. That can be a goal. A goal can be, okay, you want to model emotional vocabulary more to your child. So it's a situation where whenever you're upset, you tell your child, okay, I'm upset right now. I'm frustrated right now. I am actually like feel a kind of envy right now. I actually have fear right now. My fear is why I am doing XYZ. You want to be able to teach vocabulary. Is that your goal? Your goal can be, okay, I want to create a safe space for my children. I want to be their safe space. I always say to parents that, see, children go through a lot every day. We don't realize it. We don't know. They go through a lot every day. We think we are the only ones that go through a lot. Or because maybe you are driving, your car broke down. Oh my God, it's a lot. It pressures you. You are triggered. Or you went to the market, like I went to the market yesterday to buy something and I had some money. I said, okay, I was going to buy XYZ. I got there only, but I said I was going to buy WXYZ. I got only bought YZ. Okay, I only bought WX. The YZ, I couldn't buy it. You get home and you're frustrated and realize, your kids are wasting resources. You're frustrated, you go through a lot, or your boss tells you something in the office, he's not considerate, doesn't want to listen to you, you're angry, or your neighbor does something, or you just realize, you go on Facebook, people are doing so amazing, and you realize, God, where am I sleeping? Why am I not just, why am I not I'm not sleeping now, putting in the effort. Why is it not yielding? You really get frustrated. You feel, oh, you are the only one. No, I tell you, children go through a lot. They go through a great deal of a lot, they really go through a lot. So you want to be their safe space. Their friends in school, we tell them things they don't like. Their teachers will not ask them when they know the question. The teacher will not ask them the question. They'll give their mates star. They will not give them star in school. They want to come out. A lot. They go through a lot. They are looking for their item. They can't find their item. Someone is bullying them in school. They go through a lot. So they come back home and you are not going to add to the lot they are going through now. You want to be their safe space as a parent. You need to be their safe space. So we are doing that. Is a goal you can set. Then active listening. Oh, I want to listen to my children some more. I really want to listen to them. I want to put my phone away when they are talking to me. I want to make eye contact. Ask them open-ended questions is a goal you want to set. I want to implement positive discipline technique. I don't want to do the yelling, the smacking, and all the threatening and all of that, or all the verbal abuse. I don't want to do all of that. It's a goal you want to set. Excuse me, I want to manage my stress more. I am stressed up. I'm taking, because I think we're raised with the mindset that it is when you are overwhelmed that you are hardworking. Yes, that's the mindset we have. It is when you are overwhelmed, when you are breaking down, you are breaking your back. That is when you are hardworking. When you are not sweating, you are not breaking your back, you are not hardworking. That was the mindset we had growing up. So we still do it now. And it now puts us under a great deal of stress. And stress is one of the things that makes us so random, so spontaneous, so unintelligent emotionally. So you want to say, okay, I want to manage my stress effectively. You know, I want to be able to take some chill time so that I can be in a good place. Is that your goal? You know, you want to have a more open communication with your children. I want to be resilient. I want to be able to seek support when I need support. You can set your goals. That's one thing you need to do. You set your goals. Like, you have a template here to be able to set your goals. Emotions mastering in parenting goals set template. I created this for you. If you ask in the Visionary Parent Academy, if you are there, you know that we have a way of breaking things down, making it easy for us to grab. So yes. So I talked about that, and we have it in the orientation guide already, and we also have our tracking sheets, which we have shared already. I told you you need to share it now. You need to screenshot it and share. You need to screenshot it and share. And one of the things we are going to focus on is yelling. Is our anger, not just yelling, anger. Anger is one thing we are going to focus on. Why? Because anger is one of the major emotions that we have, that we fight with, we battle with in parenting. So we are going to focus on anger, and we are also going to have a no yell challenge. In the anger is a no yell challenge. So all through the duration of this period, I do not expect you to yell. Hopefully we'll talk a bit about that as we progress. Okay, yes, even in the no yell challenge, you need to put aside your biases. Start with an open mind. Be ready to learn. So I have my yelling meter, my yelling goal. I shared it already. I hope you set your yelling goal. I said we have the good time voice, that kind of very soft, serene voice that is almost a whisper. I don't have that voice, you know. I don't know if I know. Yes, I know parents can actually have that voice. I don't have that voice, you know. I'm not able to attain that. Maybe after this call, you should be able to attain that kind of voice that, oh, when your child is misbehaving, you just like calmly redirect them calmly. You know, we have this is clear, calm, and patient voice that shows no anger, shows a child what to do, or redirect a child's attention when they are angry. It's something like your child is misbehaving now, and you say something like, can you come over, please? Okay, I think you should put this down and do this, and you should do this because don't stop jumping on that chair. Jumping on the chair will actually, you can fall, you can sprain your ankle, you can dislocate your ankle, you can just get hurt really. So why don't you go to that ball and why don't you go and play the ball outside? You know, you say it in such a manner that no anger at all, no single anger. That is that voice level number 2. Direct, you just redirect the child. No anger. You are correcting the child, oh, you know, you are correcting the child, but you don't have any form of anger. Say I'm wearing this bead now, my child comes and is dragging the bead, and you know that, okay, my child may cut it, may cut this bead, and the bead becomes useless at the end of the day. So you just tell the child, okay, instead of playing with this bead, you like mommy's bead, right? Do you like mommy's bead? What do you like about mommy's bead? The color, the bead. What do you like about mommy's bead? Okay, you like the colors. Okay, since you like the colors, what happens? What if I say let's go and color? Let's go and paint. Let's go and paint. What about that? How about that? Or okay, you like the beads. Okay, what about I say let's go get some beads that are not strings. We start counting them. How about that? That is the voice level number 2. Then we have the voice level number 3, that is calm, but firm voice. Something like, stop that, put that down, and put that down, or go play outside. Drop that and go play outside. It's calm, you know. It's calm. It doesn't have any anger, but it is, I mean business. No anger, I mean business. So I oscillate between 2 and 3. So it's calm, depending on the situation. It's calm, but I mean business. So in the academy, I was teaching them yesterday about 1 2 3 magic. I was teaching you yesterday. If you are in the academy, you learned yesterday about the 1 2 3 magic. That is how it works. It's how it works. It calm, it redirects. It tells the child. No, it tells the child, one. My kids know it. Some of my kids are still awake now. They are hearing me. They know it. And I give them the first warning. That's one. No anger. That's two. Final. The third one, you don't even need to say that. So you say, that's final. That's your consequence. You know the consequence already. So if you decide to wait till count 3, it simply means you are already ready for the consequence. It's a choice you have. It's a decision you have made by yourself that anything will happen, I will face them. You know, I'll face the consequence. So that's 3. So you go for it. That's voice level number 3. You are calm, but you are firm. The child knows that, okay, mommy means business. Put that thing down and go inside. You are not yelling. You are not anything. Put it down and go inside. Right now, go inside right now. No negotiation. And that's 3. That's final. You know, that's level number 3. So you have a voice level number 4. And this voice level number 4 is when you are beginning to say, okay, this is raised a bit now. It shows you are starting to get angry. You realize it and you quickly stop. This happens a great deal to many parents. Oh, thank you. Someone is giving me some heart. Oh, thank you. Bring them in. I appreciate you. Is that heart? Oh, 100. Okay, thank you. I appreciate you, ma'am. So voice level number 3. Sorry, voice level number 4. Your voice is raised a bit. It shows you are starting to get angry. You realize it quickly and you stop yourself. You know, I also get here. You are starting to get angry now. You realize it and then you stop. You quickly stop and you call yourself to order. It happens a great deal. I get here a great deal. I just realized, okay, I'm going to get angry, you know, so I just stop. I do my, I take some of my calm down strategies. We are going to learn about all of this in the emotions mastering class properly. I take some of my calm down strategies and I just diffuse whatever I feel. I diffuse it. My calm down strategy diffuses it, and I go back to voice level 2 or 3. So that is voice level 4. You're beginning to get angry. If I meet, okay, I think you should stand up right now. Let's go in together. Did you get that? That is it. If I meet, okay. So, or maybe your child is coming to you to tell you something, and you are just like, can't you? You were going to say, can't you see I'm busy? Can't you see I'm on the phone? Can't you see? Then you now realize, oh no, this is not me. Okay, you now put your thing away and say, okay, what do you want? You know, can you give me a minute, please? That is voice level number 4. Voice level number 5 is this carries a short outburst of anger that may be accompanied by negative words. Most times comes with regret after that. This also happens a great deal. You just you're angry now. Is you angry, you already have said 1 or 2 things, then you realize that you say, okay, now this is not the goal. Now this is not the goal. This is not it. Then you realize, you start to regret it, and then you want to say, okay, I can do better. I can do better. That's voice level number 5. The number 6 is the one that, oh, this voice is loud and hostile, accompanied by reaching for light objects to throw at the child, and negative words. You know you are crossing the line, but you don't care about holding back. You know, you already know that, okay, no, I'm not supposed to be doing this, but you just do it anyways. Sometimes it happens when you want to revenge. Sometimes it happens when you feel your child. Now, it is one of the things we are going to unlearn, because when this level number 6 happens, it happens when you feel the child is deliberate. You know, okay, you feel, they say the best way to defend yourself is to attack, right? So it happens most times when you feel that the child is attacking you. So you want to defend yourself by attacking back. It is why level number 6 happens. It is why level number 6 happens. You want to fight back. It's because of your mindset, your perception about your child's behavior. Your child is frustrating you. This child is stubborn. This child is lazy. So you want to undo that thing. That is why level number 6 happens. You know that. You see, I said reaching out for light objects. You do not want to afflict pain on the child, though. Your intention is not to afflict pain. That is why you are still considering. You are reaching out for light objects, but you just feel, I want to deal with this child. So you have this thing, you beat the child. You know that what you are doing, you know that you want to afflict child on the pain. You want to afflict pain on the child. Maybe feel that the child has done something. So you want to do it back to the child, like you want to take revenge. It is number 6. And sometimes you feel yes. So when somebody starts telling you, say, you don't know this, my child. He's so wicked. He's so lazy. He's so stubborn. He's so frustrating, and all of that. Level number 6. Level number 7, the voice is explosive. The anger is intentional, filled with screams and hostility, accompanied by reaching for objects within sight and the use of negatively hostile language. In this one, you need, if you are in this stage, then you may need a bit more therapy. But if you are consistent, again, if you take action, you are going to get results. You are going to be better. You are going to be better if you get results. If you are in this level number 7, because it's a state of, okay, maybe my mental state is totally messed up. I need a great deal of help. Now, like I said in the voice note, when you are setting your goal for this yelling meter or no yell challenge, what is it called? Yelling goal, you are setting your goal. You be realistic now. When we are setting goals, you are realistic. Be realistic. If you are doing maybe you are a salesperson, every month you make 5 million naira. You want to set goals, except you know there is something that is happening somewhere. You know you want to set goals, you want to be realistic. Okay, I'm going to double my effort, so I'm going to work super hard. So you're not going to set goals of 100 million naira. You're going to set goal, okay, let me set 7 million, let me set 9 million, let me set 10 million. That's how you set your goals. So the same thing applies in you setting goals for your voice level goals. If you're in level number 7, you want to set goals for number 6. If you're number 6, you want to set goals for number 5. If you're number 5, you can say, okay, I can do better. I don't expect that we're in number 7. I expect that majority of us are either in number 5 or number 6. So if you're number 6, you want to set your goals to number 4. If you're number 5, you want to set your goals to number 3 or number 4. You just take it gradually. If you can achieve number 4, then you know that it's doable. I can really, and I guarantee you that once you take action, you are going to get to where you want to get. All you need to do is to take action. So be committed. I've talked about this already. Get an accountability partner. Get an accountability partner so that you can be accountable to each other. I've talked about this, and yes, another thing you want to do for us is to write behavior concerns of the behavior concerns. What you are concerned about. You can write them down and write your previous interventions. What method have you been using? You write them down. You can screenshot and send in the academy. I may not have time to always be reminding you because I have a lot of things. So we may not have time to always be reminding you. If you share, we take it and we run with it. If you don't share, we assume you don't have any. So we just keep our classes going. We assume we don't have any, we keep our classes going. But if you share, we are going to run with it. Okay, okay, I also just decided to share something, maybe the science behind emotions. The science behind emotions. You want to read it up. Emotions are complex experiences that involve various parts of the brain, as well as the chemical messages called neurotransmitters and hormones. Here's a simple breakdown of the science behind emotions, because we may not have time to go into the deep, start explaining what you mean by the amygdala, prefrontal cortex, hippocampus, and all of that, neurotransmitter, serotonin, dopamine, oxytocin, cortisol, and estrogen, and testosterone, oxytocin. We may not explain all of that in details in the class. So that was why I quickly, I just put it there so that we can go in through, because for us, when I started learning the emotions, they were just like grammar to me. I said, this is not be waiting. I want learn. Let me learn the strategies. Let me learn how to move. That's what I wanted to learn. So that's why we are not going to all of this in details during the class. So if you want to, you can take your time to learn them. If you learn them, if you have any questions to ask, you can come and ask, and we'll talk about that. Okay. So that's basically it for the emotions masters orientation class. Like I said, we are going to hold our classes, live class like this. Come to YouTube to do our live class is unlisted, and I want to appeal to you. I want to appeal to you. If you come to the live class, do not share the link with anyone. Do not give out the link. Be cool. If there was a place, a way I can lock it, I'll lock it. Do not share the link. Maybe I should make it private so that it's locked. Only when you have the link, you come in. If you don't have it, if you have the link, you'll be granted access to come in. So that means I'll have to be questioning you. Whenever you have the link, you are coming in through your email, I have to say, tell me your name, your proof of payment, and all of that. It's going to be hectic for both of us. So don't share the link to anyone. Anyone that wants it, we have the product. We are going to have the link here. They can always come in. They pay for the class. They are coming to they'll come and assess the class. So if they are not ready to pay, then good and fine. You agree with me that 5K, 75K, 10K is just a steal for what you'll be getting from here. Okay, that's the class. So we are going to meet here live on YouTube on Fridays. So expect us to come this Friday. That's in 7 days, or in 5 days. We're going to meet here on Fridays. Then on Monday, we are going to chat, have a voice, what is it called? When we'll meet on Friday, you can ask your questions and all of that. While on Saturday and Sunday, it's time when we are most at home with our children. And so we are going to come and be able to talk about, okay, see how it went. Or should we make it on, no, we should make it on Tuesday, so that on Tuesday is better, so that we can have because on Monday, we're going back to school run, we can add our Monday experience to it. We have the, on Friday night, we meet here. Then on Saturday, children are home with us. We want to talk about a few things. We want to watch them, learn more about them. On Sunday, the same. We want to watch them and learn more about them. Then on Monday, we want to take them to school or prepare for school and all of that. Then on Tuesday, we now come use a WhatsApp chats, voice chats, where everyone can contribute and say, ask their questions and say what they have in mind, or share their experiences during the course of the weekend. And I think I've said everything. I don't know if there's something I'm missing now. So meanwhile, every day you are going to be having one activity every single day. One activity in the morning. Hopefully you get it by 5:36. You get the activity by 5:36 via voice notes, and by evening you report. By evening, you report. If there's anything we need to talk about quickly to direct you anything, we talk about it. So it's not a big deal. It's not going to take you a lot of time. The only thing I need you to do is, what time are we going to be meeting on Tuesdays? 8 o'clock, please. 8 o'clock, ma'am. 8 o'clock. Thank you. 8 o'clock. The same 8 o'clock. Just come, voice note to get started, and you drop 8:30 voice note, and we are having the voice class, and we drop. Everybody comes to contribute and all of that. You say your experience, and if I come 10 minutes and nobody's live, I just carry my kaya, like we say when I was in the north. I carry my kaya and I kawai. I hope I got that right. That was how people. I carry my kaya and I kawai. Okay, that's fine. So that's basically it. So we meet on Tuesdays, and then we meet on Fridays like this, and on Tuesdays, and every day you have an activity to carry out. Please, every day, every morning, have an activity to carry out. Then in the evening, you come and tell us, how did it go? Did you have any struggle today? Did you have any challenge today? Were you able to carry out this activity successful? What were the obstacles? What sabotaged you? What made it? Why were you defeated? You will share. It is in your sharing you will know what went wrong and what you are going to do. If you don't share, even my children always tell them that, you see, I'm not a witch. I cannot enter inside you to know what goes on inside of you. If I can, I would, because I care that much. I cannot. You know, it is when you share, that is why we now know, okay, this is it, and we actually get to do it. And again, I tell, okay, this is the one I tell my children, not the other one. I tell them that I'm not a witch. If I was a witch, I would come and enter inside you to help you take actions on the things you are learning. I will help you take actions. Unfortunately, I cannot do that. What I can do is to pour out my heart, pour out everything into you. If I pour them, you have a choice to take action. You have a choice. I always tell them that the Bible says, train up a child in the way it should go. So my duty is to train you. Your duty is to be trained, to be trainable, and to take action. If you don't take action, you come out and say, oh, I just wasted my 5K. It is because you are not taking action. If you take action, you are going to come back and hire and pay my salary. Is it pay my salary now? Okay. You are going to come back and say, you are going to come back and buy okay, I don't know what you are going to come back, but I know that if you take action, you are going to get results. Okay, you are going to come back and buy me a car, yes, or you are going to come back and buy me a ticket to where's my dream destination now. So I'm just saying that if you take action, you are going to get results. That is just the thing. If you take action, you are going to get results. So that's what I'm emphasizing. I'm begging you. And if you take action now, you commit to taking action from now till the next, I say 1 year. The things many parents complain about, you cannot relate. I'm not just kidding. I'm telling you. Things parents complain about, you will not be able to relate. It will not be your case. It will not be it. No matter the child you have, if you take action, you cannot relate. You will just say, are you not giving yourself headache? You look at some parents and you'll be wondering, I don't understand. Your child did this. Really? Okay. Maybe you should be prayer more prayerful, because you know that even if you want to tell them, okay, do this, it will take them a long time for them to get to where you are. So it's better you start now. So please take action. Everything you learn, take action. Yoruba will say ejo, Igbo will say biko, Agba will say dodo, and Edo will say, Hausa will say danla, and Edo will say, Ishan will say wo wo, and Ishan will say wo wo, and Benin will say lao wo wo. So, so I'm begging you, say, okay, I'm begging you with all the everything I can speak to take action. Usually in the Visionary Parent Academy, we have books for the month we read. We always read books for the month. And so we have a book we're reading this month. They all have their planners. You have your planners. I don't know if you've gone to buy the books in the hard copy or you got the book the soft copy. I'll see if I have the soft copy. If I have the soft copy, I should be able to share with you. If I don't have the soft copy, I'll just put the name of the book here. It's Raising Emotional Intelligent Children by, I'm not sure now. So I'll just share the book and then you just go and read it to support what we are going to learn today. Because once your children are able to be emotionally intelligent, it's going to make it easy for them to win in life. So thank you so much for joining me. This is about the end of the class today, and I say thank you a great deal for joining me. I appreciate you. I don't take you for granted. I appreciate you for trusting the Visionary Parent Academy to do this with us. I appreciate you, and I do not take you for granted in any way. And like I said, please take action. When you take action, you are going to see results. The only thing you will do for me is to take action. The only thing I want you to do for me, please, is to take action. Take action. I'm so concerned about it because I know that my kids and your kids may meet tomorrow. They may become neighbors, colleagues, even husband and wife, classmates, boss and employee and employer. They can be anything. They can have a relationship tomorrow. They are going to interface with each other. It is, and so that at the end of the day, the society will be a safe space for all our kids, for my kids, for your kids, and for everyone to actually live and be happy. Again, take action. Take action. Take action. Take action. Take action. So please, I want you to go back to the group and say you are taking action. The emotions mastering group. Emotions mastering group is where we are going to, not the Visionary Parents Academy, the emotions mastering group, and say, I will take action. Thank you so much. Good night. See you in the group, rather. See you in the group.